I may have done something a little crazy, and it only cost me 60 bucks. Check this out. It's in there. Look at how many patterns are in here. The listing said hundreds of patterns, and I was really skeptical, and I'm pretty sure it's hundreds of patterns. What have I done? All right, let's get them inside, and we are going to organize the shit out of these. I have everything sorted into men's, women's, kids, accessories, and like pets/costumes. There are about 1 trillion women's patterns in here. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sort the women's patterns. The kids' patterns I'm going to either give away to friends or put them up for sale or something like that. And the accessories patterns, or the home decor, I guess, I'm going to kind of sort those later. But I think today my big focus is going to be sorting this pile of women's patterns. Going through them initially, there were a few pieces that I was really excited about. The very first one that kind of made me giggle was this one. It reminds me so much of some of the coats that you see in Miss Maisel, and I think I'm on like a Maisel kick, so I know we're getting into summer, but they have to make another coat. This is gonna be a lot of work, but I am bound and determined to get it done. And also I'm losing daylight, so I think what's gonna end up happening is I am going to get these sorted, and then I'm going to take you on a tour of what my 60 bucks gives me. I'm gonna spend tonight doing that, and you guys will see me in just a second. Boo. Welcome back, I guess, to day 2, although it's like 3 days later. Going through these patterns was a journey in history and fashion and dirt, I guess, but it was absolutely a trip to go through all of these. And I want to show you what I ended up with, because I asked you guys to guess how many patterns were in this picture, and I don't think anybody got even close. Maybe my picture was deceiving, but let me show you. Hold up. Here they are. And actually, this isn't even all of them. This is all of the women's, men's, accessories, and pets. The kids and the doll patterns, I've already donated those to one of our local elementary schools who is doing a sewing club. So let me break down the math for you. Let me get my list. All right, we had 34 patterns for kids. We had 14 for dolls, and I've already gotten rid of those. I had 2 pets, 4 adult costumes, 12 for home decor, 34 patterns for accessories. So that is hats and scarves, vests I kind of threw in there. And then for women's, I had 101 patterns. In total, including the men's, I ended up with 209 patterns for $60. That's a bargain. I didn't even do the math to find out how much that was per pattern. Let's find out. $60 divided by 209 patterns means that I spent 29 cents per pattern. I'm going to be busy for the rest of my life. So you're probably asking, Katie, how in the world are you even going to use a fraction of these patterns? And my answer to that is, I don't know. But there are quite a few that I am legitimately excited about. So I want to show you some of those first, and then maybe just some of the silly ones that are in there. I showed you this one yesterday or the day before, or last time I was on, but it's almost like a Maisel inspired coat. So I am excited about this. I have no idea if I'm actually gonna wear it, but I do wanna make it. And also the little dress is part of this pattern. So that's a really nice casual dress. We're gonna see if it fits me, because it is a size 16, bust 36, and your girl hasn't been that in a long time. Bust 36, waist 28. I'm gonna have to size up considerably. There's also this coat pattern in there, and I think any opportunity I have to get coat patterns is probably a good thing. So we're gonna give this one a shot at some point. And hopefully all the pieces are in there, because it has clearly been opened and cut. That's the other thing about these patterns, is that it looks like many of them have already been used, and that's fine. It's going to be a nice little guessing game about whether or not I can use them. Of the men's patterns, there's this almost like shacket sort of pattern, and I'm pretty sure this will fit me. The quarter zip, or the 3/4 zip here, that looks almost Patagonia-esque. And then we've got the actual shacket. I am excited about this one to make something cozy. There is this jumper pattern. This is not gonna fit me. This is an extra small, or medium. Again, not a medium, but it doesn't look like a difficult pattern, and I think I can size it up just fine. And really, once you get the bodice part figured out, the skirt just is a skirt. We can do skirts here. There were a couple of costume patterns in there that, again, I am weirdly excited about, just because why not? The first of which is this guy. The dresses are fine, but what I am actually really excited about is that all of the little accessories are also part of this pattern. When I think about doing leather work, I think that some of those are gonna be really cool. And then this one is ridiculous, and I cannot wait to turn myself into a dinosaur. Look at this. Look at how silly this is. It's amazing. I can't wait. I don't want to use fake fur, but I really want to be a dinosaur. Among the accessories were a ton of purses and bags, and I am not interested in really making these out of fabric, but I do want to make some of them out of leather. And sometimes patterning is the hardest part of getting started. I have this guy, and I really like these structural foldy bags. So I'm gonna maybe play around with making one of those out of leather. And then we have these like little clutch purses that I think these will be really cool to make out of leather. And I think there's a few others. Hold on just a second. I don't know why, but maybe because of my perfect pants journey, I am really drawn to these like Zoot suit pants. Look at them. And my thought process is, if the waist works, instead of tapering the leg so it's the skinny little leg down at the bottom, just leave them kind of bigger. I'm fascinated to see how these will actually fit. So we're gonna give these a shot at some point. And I also am really intrigued by this guy, kind of the historical tunic man's shirt. I think that's gonna be really interesting to put together. And something else that I have been wanting to try to make, but I don't know why it's so intimidating, is a button-up camp shirt almost, you know, short sleeve with a collar. And I don't know why they seem so complicated, but there are a couple of patterns like this where it looks like camp shirts. So while it may not be this exact pattern, because this feels really light, I'm not sure if the whole thing is in here, I am definitely going to try to find a pattern in here that I can use for a camp shirt, because I would like to start making my own button-ups. 15 people commented. We had guesses of 93, 75, 110. Anybody go higher than 110? 120. My guess is 80. Well, congratulations to Emma, who guessed 120 patterns. You were not even close, but that's okay because you are closer than everybody else. Thank you to everybody who guessed. Emma, congratulations for at least getting closest. So that is not the end of my big pattern score, but it is as much as maybe you're interested in right now. So once again, thank you for going on this journey with me. I cannot wait to get into these and make my first thing, whatever it might be. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you know when I post those videos. Don't forget to give this one a like, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! When your wardrobe doesn't have enough pleats, just pleat it. Pleat it! No one's gotta pleat it, pleat it! It doesn't matter if you can't sew, so pleat it! Pleat it! Okay, bye!